boys is back in the building. You know who it is. You know what it is. Once again, I'm Moose Talks Hoops, and I'm on live with my man So Crazy TV. Shout out to So Crazy TV. Go subscribe to So Crazy TV. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know. It's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them. And of course, this is episode 12 of the underrated and hated podcast show with yours truly, Moose Talks Hoops, and my brother from another mother, So Crazy TV. And what's that smell? It smelled like NBA playoffs. And we got our first round series matchup set and ready to go when the playoffs begin. Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, and the Dallas Mavericks will be taking on Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and the Los Angeles Clippers. So Crazy TV. I
My
gotta ask
guy.
you something, my guy.
What's up, man?
Does Luka own the Los Angeles Clippers? And will he knock them out in a first round playoff matches? What up, my brother? Talk to me.
Bro, Luka does own the Clippers, and I'm gonna tell you why Luka owns the Clippers.
Talk to me.
Luka owns the Clippers because he was the only star, right? When he got drafted to Dallas, right? In them playoffs that he took Dallas to in his early years, Luka was cooking Paul George. Luka was cooking Kawhi Leonard. Now, respect to Kawhi, he's averaging like 30 points against Dallas, right? That's cool, but it's like, bro, y'all got two stars over there. This guy is the only one that's an all-star, right? And he was cooking these boys, and I can't wait for this matchup because we was hoping that Dallas got the Clippers, and they got the Clippers, man. I
They
can't
sure
wait.
did, bro.
I
They
can't
sure
wait.
did.
I
They
can't
sure
wait.
did. And here's what I'm gonna say to those naysayers out there, right? The people that's gonna watch this video, the people that's gonna listen to this live, and they're gonna say, well, the Clippers got a winning record versus the Mavericks. The Clippers, they beat the Mavericks in 2020 down in the bubble. They beat the Mavericks in 2021. But those Dallas Mavericks are not these Dallas Mavericks. And
That's
Luka
a
didn't have
fact.
a co-star back then.
That's a
Luka
fact.
didn't have a co-star back then. This time, he strapped up, pause, no Diddy, with somebody who's been there before and has done it all. The most dangerous player in the NBA right now who's been balling out of his mind. And you know I'm talking about the one and only Kyrie Irving. Smash the like button and share the video. Luka ain't coming by himself, brother. And I know what he's averaging. You got the numbers right there in front of you, So Crazy TV. I
Mm-hmm.
know Luka's averaging over 30. I know he's doing his 8 and 8 over there. But right now, Luka has the utmost confidence. The Dallas Mavericks have been one of the hottest teams in the NBA and one of the most scariest teams in the Western Conference. Smash that like button and share the video. Luka and Kyrie have been able to spark some magic and have found a way to play off of each other that not only leads to them being more lethal individually and as a duo, but it's leading them to winning basketball. And I got to give the Dallas Mavericks front office a lot of credit.
Facts,
They
man.
were able to convince Kyrie Irving to want to come to Dallas when they were trading for him, when no other team wanted to touch him outside of the Lakers. No other team. Kyrie Irving's stock was in the basement. They crucified that man. They vilified that man. They said he didn't want to play basketball. All because he didn't want to put a foreign substance into his body. And that's a subject for another day. But they vilified and crucified Kyrie Irving and plummeted his stock. Mark Cuban and the Dallas Mavericks said, you know what, Kyrie, we want you, and we're going to come get you. And they got Kyrie Irving, surrounded him with Luka Doncic, accepted him with open arms. And for the most part, Kyrie Irving has been injury-free this season. He's been on the court, and when he's been on the court, he's been an amazing superstar. And I tell you what, there's nothing that the Los Angeles Clippers have shown me that showed me that they could contain these guys.
That's a fact.
On any given night, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic can bust out for 30 to 35 apiece. Apiece.
Facts.
Smash that like button and
Talk
share the
about it,
video.
man. You spitting
Smash that
facts,
like
man.
button and share the video. And like I said, you got G Money down there in the chat bringing up Luka's record. And I said, Luka Doncic faced the Dallas Mavericks in 2020 without a co-star, without none of that, at a very young age. Luka faced the Clippers, who were always crewed up when he faced them by himself. And that's why I said he ain't coming alone this time. He has the most dangerous and the hottest basketball player in the NBA riding with him side by side in Kyrie Irving. Smash the like button and share the video. And I'm going to tell you right now, people think this is a 7-game series. I don't think this is a 7-game series, so crazy TV.
6 games, bro.
I think the Dallas Mavericks take out the Clippers in 6 games. And once again, shout out to the Dallas Mavericks front office on building a team around Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving that takes the pressure off of them. Daniel Gafford is what they needed. A rolling, athletic, long, pause, no diddy, big man who's a lob threat. And you know Luka Doncic, when he's surveying and executing and dissecting the pick and roll game, he always looks to have a lob threat at the rim, whether that's Daniel Gafford or Derek Lively. And getting Daniel Gafford at the price they got him for from the Washington Wizards was a flat-out steal. And not only that, they were able to turn Grant Williams into P.J. Washington. And ever since P.J. Washington has been back home in the Dallas area, wearing a Mavericks jersey, the kid's been balling out. The kid's been balling out. Smash that like button and share the video. So I don't want to hear about the past record of those other Dallas Mavericks. These ain't that. These ain't the Mavericks of 2020. These ain't the Mavericks of 2021. And what have the Clippers shown us ever since they were put together? Ever since that big earthquake heard around the NBA in the summer of 2019, what have the Clippers shown us that they're able to get it done? Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. So
That's a
much
fact.
so they felt like Kawhi Leonard and Paul George weren't enough. They went out and got Russell Westbrook. They went out and got a James Harden. And yet and still, the Clippers have showed you time and time and again this season, they're just not a championship contending team. They should be. Don't get me wrong. They should be.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that they're not speaks volumes, bro.
It really does, bro.
When the chips is on the line, can you trust Paul George? When the chips is on the line, is Kawhi Leonard going to be healthy? When the chips is on the line, is James Harden want to play basketball? Or is he going to want to be a fashion model and hang out with Lil Baby? Smash the like button and share the video. So nothing the Clippers have shown me tells me that they're a championship contender or they're going to beat these Dallas Mavericks. So crazy TV, man, talk to me. How you feel about this?
Man. Whoa, what was the question you asked me, brother?
Does Luka own the Clippers?
Yeah, he owns the Clippers, bro. He owns the Clippers. Like I said earlier, if you're just now tuning in, Luka owns the Clippers, man. He was the only star, and now Dallas put him with another co-star, right? And he was cooking Kawhi and Paul George. We know all of this, bro. Averaging 32, 8, and 6. Now he has Kyrie, right? And Kyrie's on a mission. And just like you said, shout out to the front office, man, for putting the team around Luka and Kyrie. They got rebounders, they got defenders, they got wings, they got every piece that they need to get a championship this year. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Dallas Mavericks come up on top because they got a squad, bro. They got a squad built for the playoffs, and that's a fact. If you don't know ball, then you won't think what I'm thinking right now. Because these dudes can they can defend, bro. And time again, I done seen them boys be down 10 and come back. I seen this a lot this year from the Dallas Mavericks, and bro, like you could put the ball in the hands of Kyrie if you want to. You could put it in Luka's hands. If they need a shot and it's not for Luka or Kyrie, it could go to Dante Exum. It could go to Tim Hardaway
PJ
Jr. Like,
Washington.
come on. It could go to PJ Washington. I seen the game where he had 34, man. They got pieces, bro. I'm telling you, the Dallas Mavericks are scary, and you're hearing it here first from the underrated and hated podcast, man. I'm
I'm
telling
telling
you
you.
right now.
I'm telling you, man. That I appreciate that so crazy TV.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was making sure I'm not crazy.
No, you're
I'm
not
not
crazy
crazy.
on this one. Nah, you
I'm not
not.
crazy. Bro, the Clippers are not winning this series.
That's a fact. They
And
not,
you
bro.
know this is coming from a neutral place. I'm not a Clipper fan. I'm not a Mavericks fan. So this is coming from this ain't no biased talk. This ain't no biased talk, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You going who you gonna put on Kyrie Irving? The way the man's been balling,
Yup.
who you gonna put on Kyrie Irving?
Man.
Who?
Whoever guards Kyrie, man, it's gonna be a nightmare for you because he get about to
Who?
cook you, put you in the frying pan, and he about to cook, bro.
Who? Russell Westbrook is supposed to guard Kyrie Irving, James Harden on
Man.
offense. Let's break it down. Let's roll the ball off and tip the ball up.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm the Dallas Mavericks, I'm putting I'm putting James Harden in the pick and roll. Whether it's Luka Doncic who got the ball, whether it's Kyrie Irving who has the ball, I'm putting James Harden. I'm putting James Harden in a pick and roll.
Yep.
So if James Harden starts off the game guarding Kyrie Irving, and I'm Luka Doncic, and I got the ball, I'm bringing it up the court, start of the game, I'm looking at Kyrie Irving, and I'm telling him, come set a screen. So now we putting James Harden in the pick and roll because he's guarding Kyrie Irving. I'm Luka Doncic. I'm telling Kyrie Irving, come set the screen. Me and you, let's play pick and roll. So now James Harden on defense is going to have to pick his poison. Do I switch off on Luka? Do I stay guarding Kyrie? What you going to do? And whoever
He
has the
gonna be the
ball and
weakness.
James Harden is guarding them, you attack him. And you make Ty Lue bring James Harden out the game and sit him on the bench.
Mm-hmm. Moose, he's lunch food, bro. They gonna attack him. And if you want to put Russ on Kyrie, that's gonna hurt you as well because Russ can't shoot like that, bro. He doesn't shoot consistently. Like
Come on.
he could probably hit when he's open, but if you're putting somebody like Kyrie on Westbrook, bruh, I'm telling you right now, Kyrie about to get the most rest, and he gonna play 40 minutes if Westbrook guarding him the whole game, because that's gonna be kind of an easy guard because he's gonna try to shoot. You know what I'm saying? You know how Russell Westbrook is, man.
Come on.
He gonna try to shoot, man.
Come on.
It's good. Yeah, we just
I'm
speaking
just
facts
telling
over
you.
here,
I'm
man.
telling you.
We
I'm
just
speaking
speaking
facts,
ball.
bro. I'm speaking facts. I'm putting the ball in Kyrie Irving's hand, and I'm putting the ball in Luka Doncic's hand. And from the start of the game, I'm telling them, whoever whoever James Harden is guarding, you gonna come and set a screen for me every time.
And we gonna cook him, man.
And we gonna
Lunch
cook
food.
him. We gonna go at him. We gonna put James Harden in the pick and roll every single time. Every single time. James Harden can't guard his appetite. What makes you think James Harden's gonna be able to guard Luka Doncic or Kyrie Irving? Smash that like button and share the video.
And Moose, he gonna be partying, man. We know what James Harden is, man. He's in LA. He's in his city. He's
Come
at
on.
home. Like, come on, bro.
Come on. We
Like
got we
we
got a career, we got worth, a career worth of footage of James Harden not showing up when it matters.
that's a fact, bro.
These fools gold when it comes to the playoffs. Smash that
Hmm.
like button and share the video.
He still hasn't redeemed himself in the playoffs.
Come on. You've
And you
seen
know,
him. You've seen him in Game 7 last year.
lay
You've
the
seen him.
egg.
You've seen him. You've seen him.
Man, James Harden is the type of player that give you 40 in the first probably one game give you 40, then like a high 30 game, and then you don't know where he's at. You don't know if that's James Harden in that jersey anymore after them two games. That's
Come on.
basically what he did last year with the
Come
Sixers,
on.
bro.
Come on. We
Like, come
watched it.
on, bro.
We talked about it. Where were
Hmm.
you, James Harden?
They had an
I know.
APB out for him, bro.
I
They
know
was
where you
looking
was
for
at.
him after game 3.
You was too busy being 4PF Harden, hanging out with Lil Baby now,
Or
treating the
PF Hard.
playoffs, treating the playoffs like a fashion show.
Moose, I don't think he wants to win a championship though.
He don't. He's shown this that
That's the
time and
thing.
time again, man. Shout out to my man True to TV, True to King TV
Man,
in the building,
salute
man.
to the
Go
king.
subscribe to that man.
Salute.
Go subscribe to True to King TV, man. And
Man.
don't forget, he's gonna be on FYF Sports, the crossover podcast, Saturday at 5 p.m. Make sure you subscribe to
Mm-hmm.
FYF Sports Debate and hit the notification bell to all, man. Salute to True to King TV.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
yeah, bro.
yeah.
Like, what? When has James Harden shown us that?
Bro, he has shown us that he's a great season player. And then as soon as he gets in the playoffs and he sniffs that, oh, I gotta get it done, he's out. He hits the abort mission, bro.
Come on,
He hits
and
that
that is
button and he don't know what to do after that. I don't know what it is, bro.
and that fits the personality of this Los Angeles Clippers team.
Yeah.
Let's think about all their playoff failures. Goals not reached, expectations not met. They're on their second coach. They're on their second coach of the PG Kawhi Leonard era. They had Doc Rivers. Everybody threw Doc Rivers under the bus. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, they threw him under the bus. Hey, he's the 3-and-1 guy, not us. He was using me like Ray Allen. I'm not Ray Allen. He was doing this, he was doing that. And I give Doc Rivers this. And I give Doc Rivers this. Because you guys could pull this up. I don't know if I'm the only one that remembers this. After Doc Rivers was fired from the Los
Mm-hmm.
Angeles Clippers, and all the reports came out, and you had Paul George on podcast talking about how it was Doc Rivers' fault, basically throwing Doc Rivers under the bus, talking about how he was used by Doc Rivers, talking about all this stuff. The media put all of that, the Clippers' failures, on Doc Rivers. And Doc Rivers came out on national TV said, well, if you think Ty Lue's gonna be any different, you're fooling yourself. Because Ty
Hmm.
Lue came up under me as far as coaching tree. And we're not gonna coach much different. And Ty Lue was the assistant coach at that time.
Yeah.
After he was let go by the Cleveland Cavaliers, smash the like button and share the video. And guess what? As much as I love Ty Lue, what has changed with the Clippers since Doc Rivers was fired and Ty Lue was hired? Nothing.
Nothing
You
at
still
all,
got
brother.
goals not met. You feel me? Expectations not reached. And here we are, 5 years removed from the summer that shook up the NBA, and the Clippers have nothing to show for it, bro.
That's a
Smash
fact.
that like button and share the video. So what shows you that they ready for it now? In a desperate move, you had Russell Westbrook, right? You got Russell Westbrook in the buyout market. You had Russell Westbrook playing exceptional for you in the playoffs. When just like just on par, just in time, just as history has shown, Kawhi Leonard gets injured. Russell Westbrook stepped up for y'all. And you guys said, that's not enough. You got desperate. You knew that was not enough. And in a panic move, with the pressure on, with a new building waiting, with Ty Lue's coaching on the line, you go out there and get somebody that you shouldn't have got. But it's on par for the Clippers because they got somebody that fits their identity. James Harden, a guy who has a lot of goals not reached, a lot of expectations not met, just like the Los Angeles Clippers. Smash the like button and share the video.
Facts, bro.
So
Talk about
crazy
it.
TV.
What's up?
This was a match made in heaven, James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. You got a team that doesn't reach goals, it doesn't meet expectations. And then you
Yeah.
got a so-called superstar on the downside of his career with a champagne belly and rap dreams who's never reached all his goals, who doesn't have expectations that have been met. And here they are, a middle of the pack Western Conference team with four bona fide Hall of Famers. Bona fide Hall of Famers. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Russell Westbrook. That is the cream of the crop when it comes to this generation of superstars. Smash the like button and share the video.
That's
Yet
a
and
fact.
still, that won't be enough to get it done. And the story of their careers and the story of that franchise will forever be known as goals not reached, expectations not met. Smash the like button and share the video. Talk to me, So Crazy TV.
Bro, like what are we talking about, bro? These dudes don't even got banners up, man. When you walk into the facility and you walk up into the arena and you look up, they ain't got nothing up there. So like this is history for them, bro. This is who they are, bro. You know what I'm saying, Moose?
Facts. Facts.
And it's like, bro, at this point, it's like I get it that like there's some Clipper fans, but it's like, bro, like you guys have been the little brother to the Lakers so long, and you guys haven't won nothing, and then now you think you're gonna win something? That's delusional. And I'm glad that they playing the Mavericks. I'm glad because Luka wants to smoke, and Luka's a type of player where he remembers and he's gonna get at you.
No
And
facts.
And for the world to get on Kyrie the way that they've been, it's time for him to redeem himself as well. And this is the team to do this.
Facts.
They got the squad to do this. They got the coach to do this, bro. Jason Kidd cannot be taken lightly, bro. This dude went to the
No, facts.
finals before,
Facts. Facts.
early in his career, and he knows what to do, man. He knows the X's and O's. One of the greatest point guards out there, man. He was like you would call him a two-way, right?
Definitely a
He was a
two-way point
defender, right?
guard.
Oh, okay. So and the Dallas Mavericks are actually playing defense. When was the last time you seen the Mavericks as a defending team, bro?
Come on, talk about
Come
it. And
on,
this
let's
is why
stop
I say this
lying,
ain't the
bro.
Mavericks of old.
I lived in Dallas since '01, bro. I've never seen a team that's defending like this in Dallas, bro. They
Talk
was
about it.
like off they were an offensive juggernaut back in the day. But they weren't known for defense. They weren't known for rebounding. Their biggest dude was what? Eric Dampier?
Come on.
Like, come on, bro. I'm telling you, Moose, this is gonna be scary for a team that plays Dallas because they can rebound. There's times where they can out rebound you, they can guard you, and they don't have to guard you with the same guy every time. They got
Come on.
bodies, bro.
Come on.
They got a bench. I'm not gonna say they're the most depth team in the league, but they have a bench, bro. And
Come
the
on.
bench can score 18 to 20 points if they want to.
Easy. Easy.
And the
And that's
game
with Tim
winning,
Hardaway Jr. coming off the bench.
right?
Guys
And
like Dante Exum, who's having a resurgence
that's a
ever since
fact.
he returned from
That's a
overseas.
fact.
Smash the like button and share
That's
the
a fact.
video.
And Moose, they don't have to give the game winner to Kyrie or Luka. It can go to any bro. The dudes that I named, bro. Luka can do it. Kyrie can do it. If the shot goes to Dante Exum, he can hit it. He's hit it
PJ
before.
Washington could do it. He's shown
That's
that
what
again
I'm
this
saying,
year.
bro.
He's
Bro,
shown that this year.
this
Talk
team is
about it.
this team is dangerous, bro. This
Talk
team is
about it.
dangerous. This team is dangerous, and the Clippers should have avoided this team. The
And I'm
Clippers
here
should
for
have
the
avoided
Clippers'
this team.
downfall. I'm here for the Clippers'
I'm here
downfall.
for it, bro. I'm here
I'm
for it
here
as
for the
well
Clippers' downfall. I'm here. You little,
because
you little step, you little step sisters. That's what I'm gonna call you. The Los Angeles Clippers. You little step sisters. And I'm glad y'all getting y'all own arena. Take that ish up the road. Get up out of here. We hang banners in crypto.com arena. Take that Clipper ish down the road. Take it to Inglewood. Smash the like button and share the video. And after each game, where Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving take turns cooking y'all, deep frying you, deep fried turkey, I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. And I'm going to be back on this channel, on the Underrated and Hated podcast show, and I'm going to be laughing right in y'all faces of all you Clipper fans. Smash that like button and share the video.
a
And the only one I'm gonna
Mhm.
feel sorry for is Ty Lue. That's the only person I'm gonna feel sorry for because he don't deserve this, man.
He
He
don't,
don't
bro.
deserve this. And you heard him earlier this season. It was just a few weeks ago when they were asking Ty Lue, "What is the Clippers' identity?" And he said, "Right now, our identity is that we soft." And Ty Lue is right. The Clippers are as soft as James Harden's beer belly, man. Smash the like button and share the
Moose,
video.
I'm telling you right now, bro. If Ty Lue gets fired, the minute Woj reports it, bro, we're gonna have to do a live, bro. We're gonna have to do a live
It's
because
gonna be sad, bro. It's
bro,
gonna be sad, bro.
a championship coach getting
Because
man,
Ty
I
Lue don't
can't believe
deserve
it.
that. A man of his pedigree. Ty Lue was a championship player, championship coach. He knows championship basketball, and he knows James Harden. He knows James Harden is not championship material. He knows that, and that's
That's
what kills.
a
And that's
fact.
what kills Ty Lue. Because on the low, Ty Lue never wanted James Harden on the Clippers.
Mm-mm.
Ty Lue didn't want that. That was That was the front office and ownership.
Mm-hmm.
That was front office and ownership.
They should
They
have just
made that
stuck with
move.
Westbrook, man. They should have just stuck with Westbrook. And you seen Bones Holland, the young guy that they finally played, giving him some minutes. You seen him almost drop 40. So imagine if they didn't have James Harden and those minutes were split between Terrence Mann and Bones Holland. And
Come
see
on,
what you can get out of them young guys, man. Because
come
you
on.
seen Terrence Mann's face when James Harden came through in that locker room. You
They
seen
gonna
his
lose all of
face.
them. The Clippers
You
gonna
seen his
lose all of them.
face.
Bones Highland's gonna leave. Trey Mann is gonna leave. Believe me.
He
Believe
gonna
me.
have to, bro.
And when those guys leave, the Clippers will be left to skirmish for vet minimum guys because you're going to be paying a James Harden and paying a Kawhi Leonard. And that's why I think Paul George is not a Clipper next season. That's exactly
Mm.
why I say that. And I'm telling you, the Clippers, it only gets worse from here. So I'll be right here as soon as that playoff series starts, after every game, with an evil laugh. And I'm be right here telling y'all, I told you so. Smash the like button and share the video.
Moose, this guy said, man, he said the Clippers winning it all.
Winning
Okera,
what
man.
all?
I
Winning
told him,
what all?
I told him, get on the panel and explain to us how y'all gonna win.
Win a Western Conference
Get on the
first.
panel, man.
Win a Western Conference first.
No, they got to get a division
You
banner
guys have
first.
no banners. You
I
guys
don't even
have
think they
no. You
got
guys
that.
have no banners. No banners. None. None. You walk into crypto.com arena when the Lakers are playing, you see banners and retired jerseys. You go to a Clippers game and you look into the rafters, you don't see no banners. All you see is promo pictures. Cut the games. Smash that like button and share the video. You
That's a
feel me?
fact. I feel
And,
you. I
and
feel
I'm
you
gonna laugh at
100%.
them, bro. And honestly, if I'm Ty Lue, I don't want to be the Clippers coach because these guys is not winners, man.
They not winners, bro, and I can't
You
wait for
can't
the
win with
Mavs
them, bro.
to cook them. I can't wait until the Mavs cook them, bro. I
James
just
Harden is
can't.
not a guy that you can win with, bro.
It's a fact.
James
Yo,
Harden is not a guy that you can win with. And this is why I say it's a match made in heaven. Because you got the Clippers, a team who never reaches their goals and never meets their expectations. The Clippers, that's who they are. And then you got James Harden, who, oh, by the way, exactly like the Clippers, is a guy who doesn't meet his goals, doesn't reach his expectations. They're a match made in heaven, man. Shout out to my guy Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the chat with the super chat, man. Salute to you.
you too. Salute Daniel Berry Sports,
Tell
bro.
him,
My
tell him,
guy,
tell
my
him. I'll put
guy.
this on
Like
the screen. Let me put this on the Jumbotron. My man Big Kev in the chat says they're gonna have $1 billion arena and no banners, just Clipple Daryl. And you absolutely right, Big Kev. You absolutely
he's
right,
right.
man. You absolutely right. And it's a goddamn shame. But it's exactly what the Clippers deserve. They're a match made in heaven. James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. A team and a superstar who never reached all their goals and never met all their expectations. A classic love story. And Paul George, right? Paul George sees that. Paul George says, damn, I came over here. I chose to come here with Kawhi. Kawhi's always hurt all the time. I'm the one that's more healthy in the playoffs. The year that the Clippers actually did go to the Western Conference Finals, it was because of Paul George. You feel me? While
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi Leonard was out. And then all of a sudden, at the beginning of the year, after training camp, the team go gets James Harden, knowing he's going to be a free agent. That means they're willing to sign him. But I'm Paul George, and the team hasn't given me a contract extension yet. Best believe Paul George is up out of there next year. Smash that like button and share the video.
I totally agree with you, bro. If they don't get it done, they gotta split that team up, bro. You
They do,
got to.
man.
You
They
got
do.
it. It'll be upgoing on the 6th year. That's nasty work, and you didn't got
Come on. That's terrible.
and
You already
lose.
know.
It's championship or bust for y'all, and I don't even see that in y'all future at all.
For real. Shout out to my man rebranding in the
Yeah, shout
building,
out to
man.
him, man.
He's a big
Salute,
Dallas Mavericks fan as well, bro. Shout out to you, rebranding, bro. I'm over here cooking and showing y'all love today, man. You picked the
bro. We
perfect
gotta
day to be up in the chat today, rebranding, because I'm over here giving all the love to the
Moose.
Dallas Mavericks, man.
Moose. We gotta show him love, man.
I gotta talk
This is
about it, and I
this
gotta
is
keep it
the
real,
best.
bro.
This is the best Mavs
This is
team.
the first round matchup as the Clippers that you didn't want. You didn't want. If you're the Los Angeles Clippers, you don't want the Dallas Mavericks in the first round, dog.
They could definitely lose that, bro. And you
You
take
don't
them
want the
lightly,
Dallas Mavericks in the
you
first
could
round.
lose.
You got Ty Lue 2 weeks away talking about his team identity is soft. Boy,
That is crazy. Yo, coach telling you that. Yo, coach
come
letting you
on,
know
bro.
that y'all boys
And
are
I'm telling
soft.
you, if I'm Luka Doncic, if I'm gonna say this again, I said it earlier in the stream. This is for everybody just now tuning in. And shout out to y'all. If I'm the Dallas Mavericks, if I'm Jason Kidd, if I'm Luka Doncic, if I'm Kyrie Irving, from the start of the first quarter in game one, I'm coming down with the ball and I'm looking at whoever James Harden is guarding. If James Harden is guarding Kyrie Irving, if James Harden is guarding Luka Doncic, I don't care who he's guarding. PJ Washington, I don't care who he's guarding. It could be Daniel Gafford. I don't care who James Harden's guarding. I'm telling them pick and roll. Luka Doncic, James Harden is guarding Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, come set this screen for me. And let's see what James Harden wants to do. You want to switch off on Luka? You want to stay with Kyrie? And we're gonna give that person the ball, and they're gonna cook James Harden every time. We're gonna make they gonna make Ty Lue sit James Harden.
Mm.
He out of shape anyways. He running around with a 4 p.m. champagne belly.
Hmm. Talk about it.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy, Moose.
I tell you, Clippers gonna give Ty Lue a heart attack in this series. I don't think they ready for it. I don't think they're built for it. I don't think they have the mindset that Ty Lue thinks they should have. And Ty Lue's a championship player, championship coach. He knows championship mentality and what it takes to win a championship. And I think he looks at guys like James Harden in his locker room and tells himself, we can't win with a guy like this. We can't. We can't win with a guy like this. You can best believe that, bro.
I totally agree with you, brother.
You feel me? So I'm gonna give the Clippers a little bit of credit. And I say they win 2 games out of this series. You know what I mean?
Yep,
That's
I
all I'm
agree.
saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. I don't think the Clippers got nothing coming. I can't trust that Kawhi Leonard's gonna be healthy throughout this series. He ain't make it past game 2. Did he not last season? He ain't make it past game 2.
That's crazy.
He was cooked. He went out there and looked like Kawhi Leonard in game 1 and balled out. Him and Russell Westbrook. And after game 2, he was popped. And that's the story of Kawhi Leonard. That's the story of Kawhi Leonard.
Talk about it.
You feel me? That's the story of
Hmm.
Kawhi Leonard. So it's only a matter of time. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I don't want to speak negative energy in the air. I'm just going off a track record. I'm just going off of history. They say history repeats itself. Can you trust that? Are you willing to bet the house on it? You feel me?
I feel you, bro. And they not gonna bet nothing. If you a Clipper fan, what are you gonna bet? Don't bet your money. Don't waste your money, man. Cause this is the first round exit, and I see it, and I see it. Don't take them boys lightly. Luka coming for y'all, man. And
Yeah,
he
and he crewed up
definitely
this time.
owns y'all.
He crewed
Yep.
up this time.
He has a crew.
They faced the baby Luca. They faced the baby Luca. Let's be honest. They faced the baby Luca without a supporting cast. 2020 bubble.
That's a fact.
2020 bubble.
Facts.
It was Luca or bust. 2021 after the year of the mask, the year that had no fans. Okay, now you got a different man. That's why I said these ain't your regular Mavericks. The way they used to win before is not the way they win now. You got a bona fide, you got a bona fide guy in Kyrie Irving who's been playing his best basketball. He's been one of the hottest NBA players the last 2-3 months. Kyrie Irving has been cooking. Shout out the Mavs front office. They went out and got Daniel Gafford for chump change. They went out and got PJ Washington for Grant Williams, a guy that was not fitting in on their team. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You got a resurgent Dante Exum coming back from overseas. You still got Tim Hardaway, a junior on the squad, where you're not depending on him as much. He's more free to play his game. He's more free to not worry about nothing other than coming in and hitting shots. And Luke and Kyrie give these other guys the confidence. They're playing with a different aura, bro. And like I said, for the past few weeks, I think we going on week 3 or 4 of me saying this. Man, look out for those Dallas Mavericks. So Crazy TV, you know I'm not lying.
That's a
I've been
fact,
saying
man.
this for almost a month now, more than a month. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. Look out for the Dallas Mavericks. They look like they found something.
They
They look like
dangerous,
they
bro.
found something. When they was 7th, 8th seed, and people thought that Mavericks were going to be in the play-in. I'm like, hold on now. Hold on. I think these guys found something. And they just went out there and kept balling and kept balling and kept
Kept winning.
balling and kept balling and kept balling and kept balling and kept balling. And we've seen them climb from that position all the way to lock in a 5th seed in the West. A 5th seed in the West. Climbed up out of the play-in and now a lock at the 5th seed in the West. This team is rolling at the right time. This team is playing with the right pieces. This team is playing with the right confidence. And it's a dangerous mixture for a team as shaky as the LA Clippers are to be facing in the first round, bro. Talk to me.
That's a fact, man. Just like we said, Dallas Mavericks, they're dangerous. You don't want to play them. They rebound, they play defense. They got a bench as well. And it's not always just focused on Luka. Like they got other pieces, So the Clippers are in for some trouble, man. I got that series going 6 games, bro. Gonna get them boys out of there. It's gonna be lit here in Dallas, bro. Facts.
And if I'm the Los Angeles Clippers, right? If I'm the Los Angeles Clippers, I know I got a new arena coming, right? But somebody has to be in that ownership group's head to say, guys, I don't think this thing is working. Somebody has to wake up the organization out of their delusion. The Clippers are the most delusional team in the NBA right now. Smash that like button, share the video. The Clippers are the most delusional team in the NBA right now. They think they're better than what they are. They think that they have accomplished more than they have accomplished. Somebody has to be smart enough in that front office to say, you know what, this Kawhi Leonard thing, PG, all of this, James Harden, this stuff is not working. This stuff is not working. Let's 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 get rid of these guys. Let's get some good young talent, and let's go into the new arena with a different aura, a different generation. So if you're the Clippers, you gotta at some point wake up out of this delusion, bro. Because now James Harden is gonna be a free agent. You're gonna want to pay him. You're gonna have to trade Paul George because you guys haven't offered him an extension yet. And you could best believe he doesn't like the fact that he had to carry the lion's share of the load with Kawhi Leonard being injured. And here you got a new guy in James Harden who's about to get a deal, and I can't get a deal. Paul George looking at it like he has more sweat equity into the Clippers than James Harden does. And Paul George, rightfully so, is saying, I'm a better player right now than James Harden is. So why is the priority for the Clippers to re-sign James Harden and not extend Paul George? Smash the like button and share the
It
video.
should be Paul George getting that extension, man.
Let's be honest here. What
Wasn't
if
Paul
James
George the
Harden?
one?
James Harden is not a better player than Paul George right now,
No.
And James Harden doesn't have the sweat equity in the Clippers that Paul George has. But yet the Clippers want to get the money to James Harden and not Paul George. Yeah, hell yeah, Paul George is going to look at that as disrespect if he's not already looking at it as disrespect, and he's going to have his eyes elsewhere. So that's the first thing to look out for this summer. Paul George is going to get traded. You could bet your bottom dollar this is Paul George's last year as a Los Angeles Clipper. Smash the like button and share the video. The writing's on the wall. So I'm saying it right now. You could throw that record in 2020 out. You could throw the record out in 2021. Luka's gonna own these Clippers, and he's gonna be the main reason. He's gonna be the main reason that the Kawhi Leonard Paul George era comes to an end in Clipper land. Smash the like button, share the video. Smash the like button and share the video. Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks are going to be known as the team that ended the Kawhi Leonard Paul George experiment in Clipperland.
So sad, bro. Just sad. And Ty Lue gonna get fired over this, bro. First round exit. Yeah, man. It's nasty
No way,
work
no
coming
way,
out of the
Trudy King.
Clippers.
No way, Trudy King. No way, no way is James Harden a better player right now than Paul George.
Trudy, can you come up on the panel and explain to me how James Harden is better? Please. Please do.
Drop that link in the chat for me, So Crazy TV, if you can.
Facts. Hold on 1 second.
And James Harden, right on time. I'm telling you that right now. Right, he's right on time. He's right on schedule. He's right on schedule. He's gonna show you this first round series, this matchup with the Dallas Mavericks. With the
There's
Dallas
the
Mavericks.
there's the
With the
link,
Dallas
y'all.
Mavericks, bro. He's gonna show you why. He's gonna show exactly why Paul George is a better player than him at this stage in their career, bro. For real.
Yo, Okera, get in the panel, man. Explain to
And I'm not
me
I'm not paying
why the
I'm not
Clippers
paying
winning.
attention to no person like that unless they could stand on their opinion and they
That
gonna be
nigga
here.
delusion.
Unless
He
you gonna be
said,
here after the fact. Unless you gonna be here after the fact when them dudes go home, I don't want to hear your opinion. Okay, or whatever your name is. I don't want to hear it.
he
Real
talking
talk.
about sports is not our thing, but he
I'm
listening
not,
though.
bro. Don't even pay attention to that. Don't even pay attention, bro. If he's not willing to stand on it after the fact, I don't even want to hear it.
Right.
But yeah, I'm telling you, ain't no way in hell James Harden got anything on Paul George, and this is his time. It's perfect. I told you that's why James Harden fits this Clippers team. The Clippers are a team with a bunch of goals they haven't reached and a bunch of expectations they haven't met. And James Harden is a player who has a bunch of goals he's never reached and a bunch of expectations that he's never met. Him and the Clippers are a match made in heaven, bro. True the King, you gonna have to tell me something, bro.
Yeah, you gonna have to explain this, bro. I don't get how Harden is better than PG. I
I'm,
don't
I'm,
get this, bro.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I don't think it's. I mean, and salute everybody too. Salute.
Salute to you, bro. Salute to you.
Um, is Paul George better than James Harden? I don't think that's a. I mean, I think it's debatable, but the reality of the situation is when James Harden got to the team, I mean, he helped them become a better team. He is the facilitator that they've been missing and needing for that team. Paul George, yes, Paul George is he brings value too, but let's be real, just not a lot of guards. I mean, there's not a lot of guards that can do what James Harden can do. I mean, that being said, like I mean, at the end of the day, if they had to make a choices of hey, they rather keep James Harden and Paul George. Well, they already got Kawhi Leonard. They're gonna keep James Harden. And like I said, they got Westbrook come off the bench. So I mean, if they decide to have Westbrook in the starting lineup, if Paul George leaves and have with Kawhi, so I mean, me personally, I mean, I'm I think James Harden is better because he just gives you better. I mean, he just gives like say if he facilitates. Listen, he's facilitating the offense of the Clippers. Listen, the Clippers. The reason why people was is high on the Clippers this season because of James Harden. One of the reasons, you know what I mean. So that's my reasons. I mean, I don't. I mean, we could talk about his times in the playoffs and things of that nature, but truth be told, I mean, James Harden, low key, the better playoff, maybe a better playoff performer than Paul George. So I mean, I don't. I mean, so that was the aspect too,
You said playoff performer, true?
bro. Paul George is not really like. If you really look at Paul George as a playoff player, though, it's not really like that. Let's make this clear about James Harden as a playoff performer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I do think people kind of underrate his playoff performances. Saying that people say James Harden choke in the playoffs per se is not really act. Now, don't get now. Is it moments? Does he have a bunch of moments per se of not playing well? Absolutely. But overall, if you look at his playoff career, yes, it's better than Paul George. Like, let's not forget he was the second best player in OKC in the Spurs series in 2012 to get to the finals. Before, quote unquote, he was missing in action. Let's not forget that he led the Rockets team to multiple conference finals. I mean,
Bro,
besides,
true. 2012, 2012 was 12 years ago, bro.
okay, and even
You
last
right
year,
about that. He did.
let's go
He
back
did
last
ball out
year,
against the Spurs. He did
and
ball out against the
and
Spurs.
let's go back last year. And if it wasn't for him, it would that series, the Sixers series, wouldn't have been a 7 game series. So I mean, yes, and it was moments that
Don't
people
forget they
refer
should have
to.
won in Game Six. Don't forget they should have won in Game Six.
But
Don't
here, but
forget he
here's
didn't show up in
the
Game Seven.
right. But here's the thing, though. Without Joel Embiid, you win Game One in Boston. So listen, hey, I mean, like I said before, I understand that James Harden it's different, a bunch of moments per se, of him in the playoffs, which I don't think nobody gonna disagree on. But we ain't gonna act like he ain't done nothing at all either, though, because we seen players that don't even do that.
Yeah.
So so I mean, let's not. I mean, that's the other thing too. So I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like the man did it wasn't listen. Last year, it wouldn't have been a 7 game series last year if it wasn't for James Harden. I mean, that is a fact though. Did he play?
Yeah,
They should have won
Did he
that
play?
that's a
series.
fact.
They
Did
should have
he?
won
But
Did
that
he?
series.
Did he play all around great in that series?
They
Did
should
he
have won,
play?
bro. They
Did
should have
he?
won that series, bro.
if
I
he
don't know about
plays
that.
like James Harden, like he did in game one, like he
They
did in
had their
game two,
chances to win that
they
series,
would
bro,
they
and
would
he didn't
win.
show up.
They
I
would
don't.
win.
I don't think. First of all, they were showing the one because Joel Embiid didn't play well either. So I mean that is to say too. Like, I mean, he didn't play well either. So it's like I
Trust me,
get
I
that,
gave
but
both of them the smoke last year. I
no.
gave
But
both
here's
of them
the
the smoke last
but
year.
the thing is though. I mean, we ain't gonna act like James Harden can't be an X factor though. Like we seen James Harden perform and I mean be dangerous in the playoffs. Like that's why. And also, like I said, Paul George. Let's be real about Paul George. I mean, listen. I mean, he has moments too. And like I said, I mean, and to be honest, if you really break it down, they've been the same era. James Harden is low key a better player performer than Paul George. So I mean, hey, so I mean, I mean, I'm just
I
saying
think James
in a
Harden has been
role,
on better teams than Paul George.
and he been a big factor on all those teams. Let's not forget that too. Last time we saw Thunder
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
not
play
saying
in the
that.
final, last time the Thunder was in the finals was with James Harden. Last time, I mean, listen, the Brooklyn Nets was a. I mean, let's be real. James Harden don't get hurt. Yeah, and I understand Kyrie got hurt, but let's be real. If James Harden don't get hurt in that Brooklyn Nets series against the Bucks, Bucks probably don't win that. They probably don't win
We
that
don't know what
series.
James Harden does in that series.
I mean, hey, I mean, listen, it was a game. He came back with one hamstring, and hey, he brought some type of. He brought something, and then the thing too, even when they talk about his next years, where he was carrying when Kyrie and KD was hurt, they were still winning games. And he may not be that same James Harden then and now, but listen, he's playing the perfect role where he's the third guy. He's the third guy per se. Oh, and yeah, I mean, like I said, listen, he got to the team. They was, I mean, listen, I mean, he got to the team, whatever, and it was a big difference. So I mean, because here's the thing about Paul George. Because if you're going to get rid of James Harden, who are you going to have replace him at the point guard position?
No, the thing is, they're not going to get rid of him. I know they're going to keep him because they don't make that
Because
trade unless they keep him. But I
of
think
the
Paul
structure,
George is the
because of
one that
position need,
ends up off of the Clippers.
because of the positional need, the more positional need per se. When it comes to like what's more needed now, do they need more what Paul George do or what James Harden do? In reality situation, you need a guy that can facilitate the offense. And Paul George, that show, I mean, prior to James Harden showing that he can't do good enough to do that. So why would you? I mean, that's one of the reasons why they're going to keep James Harden.
And I feel like it's the wrong decision, bro. I honestly do. I honestly do. I feel like they can
I
go out
do
there
too,
and get a
man.
steady point
I
guard.
don't think
I
that's
feel
the
like they
right
can
move.
get a steady point guard that's not going to cost them what James Harden is going to cost them.
Yeah, but what point guard you? I mean, yeah, though, but at the same time, though, like it's not a lot of facilitators out there that you can at least easily get that can like this is what it is. They spend a lot of money for a reason. So if you do keep Paul George, whatever, you spend a lot of money. There's not a lot of people point guards available. You can just get and say, hey, could you do what James? You ask him to do what James Harden can do. I mean, this is what it is. And hey, maybe they
And
trade
then you got
Paul
to look
George.
at it. What is James Harden going to cost? And not only is he going is that going to be a question of what he's going to cost, is at how many years is he's going to cost them whatever price that he
But he's
wants.
gonna be cheaper. But he's gonna be cheaper than Paul George. That's the other thing too. He's gonna be cheaper than Paul George. Like Paul George was just an all. Paul George was an all star. I mean, like Paul George was an all star this year. I mean, it may make all NBA team. May. So it's like James Harden's definitely
Oh,
cheaper,
what's good, y'all?
and and like I said, he got a player
What's up, bro?
option,
Salute.
Salute,
and
salute.
like
Nahara,
Hey,
we'll
great
get to
show,
you here in
man.
just a second. Go ahead. I'm sorry, True the King. Go ahead, bro. Yo, True the King.
I think he cut out.
yo,
Oh,
I'm
Oh,
back.
here,
okay, okay.
here.
Yeah, my bad. You go ahead. Finish your thought. I'm sorry.
So it's like, I mean, yeah, you guys. I mean, yeah, James Harden I think gonna be cheaper. We'll see with Paul George. He declines his player option, but like I said, if you can do a sign and trade, I think you can get stuff back for Paul George
I
more.
think
You can
that's
do
what
it.
happens. I think that's what happens.
So hey,
Yeah, you definitely keep Paul George. get rid of Harden. It makes no sense to keep Harden over Paul George.
You think so, Nahari? Go ahead. Go ahead.
First, Paul George he's the second most valuable player to the Clippers. And it's again, you're not going to find wings like Paul George, two-way shot creating wings who can score on all three levels, who still plays defense at an above average rate, right? Much better scorer than James Harden. Just a more available, an all NBA caliber player, all-star
Fact.
player. James Harden is not. James Harden is borderline all-star caliber player at this point. If the Clippers are serious about winning championships, you keep Paul George over James Harden. You try to get a facilitating guard that can do similar things. Obviously, it's not going to be to the level of James Harden. Try to go after Tyus Jones or Trey Jones, a point guard of that caliber who's cheap, and it wouldn't cost you that much to get them, and you just keep Paul George. You
Yeah,
can't.
that's what I'm
Can we
and that's what I'm thinking. And not to cut
can
you
we
off,
stop
but
overrating
Nahari,
Jones?
real quick,
Can we stop
I want to
overrating the
ask
Jones
True
brothers
the
though?
King this question, right? True the King,
Like
I want to ask you this question, bro. Right?
I'm listening.
And another, could I say something real quick too? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, good. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Another reason you would keep Paul George is the Clippers gave up so many assets to get Paul George to make this PG and Kawhi thing work. Why would they let him go and get nothing back in return? Pretty much, all you would get is a signing trade. You're not really getting much from that. It makes no sense to let go of Paul George. You would let go of SGA and multiple first round draft picks to get this guy Paul George to
That's
play
a
with
fact.
Kawhi Leonard. It makes like
Talk
and then you
about it.
telling me they just let him walk to free agency?
Can y'all hear
Come
me?
on, man. That
Can y'all
makes
I
no
hear
hear
me?
you
sense.
now.
Yeah,
I
I
hear
hear
you
you
now.
loud and clear,
All
brother.
right, my bad, y'all. I want to ask True the King TV this question, right? With the Clippers being built around Kawhi Leonard and then bringing Kawhi Leonard, that was the big piece in the summer of 2019 when the Clippers went this route with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, right? And the injury history with Kawhi Leonard as the Los Angeles Clipper. I feel like, do you feel like the Clippers don't value the fact that Kawhi Leonard gets injured and Paul George is usually the one that's there when Kawhi Leonard is out, i.e., the question of
Paul
the
George
Western
is not
Conference?
there. But Paul George is not there though.
I mean, he's had his
Let's
injury
make it
history too.
but let's make it clear like he only like Paul George don't play like that either though. So that's the other thing too. At least James Harden has injury history, but he's way more healthier than Paul George. Let's just be honest. Like he missed the playoffs too last year. Like it wasn't. I mean, so it's like, yeah, he in that you talking about that conference finals, whatever. Yeah, but Paul George has missed a lot of games, and
No,
to
no, no,
that
facts,
point,
facts, facts.
and to that point, Paul George has not gotten any better. He has not gotten any better since um is nowhere near the player he was since he got to the team. It's not even the same level person since he got to the team. So it's like, okay, I think we undervalue what James Harden brings to the table as a point guard. It's not a lot. Let's just be honest. It's not a lot of point guards better than James Harden. It's just not.
Okay, okay. I mean,
It
I
just,
see where
I
you.
mean,
I see your
It's
side
not a
of
lot
it.
of
so
small
so
forwards better than
I
Paul
see your
George.
side of it, but what I'm saying, and I think this is what Nahari is saying from what I'm getting is I could get a serviceable point guard out there
but Jones,
and keep the
can I answer
wings.
that Jones? But that Jones shit can we stop overrating the Jones brothers because they're backup point guards at best. Like I don't know why we
But
overrating them.
that's not what we're saying. What they would need is table because all you need is a point guard that can just set up offense. You don't need some
That's
crazy
easier
high
said
level
than
point
done.
guard. And they can do that. They can do that.
That's easier said than done. And like you said, James Harden ain't just a dude that can just do he do more than that.
We know that,
James
but
like
but they have
like
that. Hold on. They got that first of all in Russ. You forgot that they literally have a guy in Russ who can start with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. He can just come back into the starting lineup and do that. It
yeah,
makes
but the
no
thing
sense
about
to get rid of
but
Paul George, bro. They gave up everything to get him. Why
and
would
they're
they
not
just let
paying.
him
But here's the
walk?
thing. But here's the thing. If he's paying, if James Harden is cheaper, that's why I'm getting rid of Paul George. If I'm not getting the same price that Paul George to do with James Harden, that's why I'm getting. I'm not paying Paul George $40-some million a long
He's an
term
all
deal.
NBA caliber player.
He ain't been All NBA in years, bro. So that's the
He's
other
all
thing
NBA
too.
caliber though. He's a
I
caliber
don't
that. He's
care.
caliber.
And guess what? and he been hurt, and he ain't been delivering. Listen, he ain't been delivering the goods. So especially if the Mavericks get put out first round this year, why the hell I would give a dude that's 33 years old a long term deal more? James Harden probably gonna get at the most maybe like 140. He may get under
James
40
Harden
million.
is getting
For how
James
many
Harden is getting
years
like
though?
30.
For
Hold
Right.
how
on,
many
James Harden
years
is
though?
going to
hold
get
on,
like
James.
35 million for like
Okay,
4 years.
and that's in hindsight, that's not a bad deal, especially when the cap keep going up. It's not a bad deal.
In
Do
When
you
hindsight,
want to be
giving
Paul
Paul
paying
George,
George
James
40
Harden
million
that
is
money
not
hold
at
bad.
38, 39?
but here's the thing though. But you're gonna be paying Paul George the same thing, 40. No, not the same thing, but more. If you're gonna pay him 40 something $million for like, come on, bro. Like because
He's
Paul George won like a $200 million contract, bro. So you're gonna pay a dude a $200 million contract for one, where he won 40 something, almost 50 million a year. So that's just, bro. I'm taking the dude just 20 something $million cheaper. Simple as
Hold
that. Like
that
I
thought.
don't.
Hold that thought. So crazy TV. So
what's up,
crazy
brother?
TV. Where are you at with all of this, bro?
Bro, I'm taking Paul George, bro.
Yeah. So you're gonna pay. You're
I
gonna pay
agree with
him
Nahari.
almost $50 million.
Why would you get all them assets and they got rid of SGA, they lost all of their picks? Like, bro, you gave up so much, bro. I agree. I totally agree with that.
That's absolutely correct, though. But here's the thing. So you're willing to play Paul George the $40 to $50 million a year?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
I am.
stupid. That's
Yeah.
stupid,
It's
bro.
stupid to give up. It's stupid to let go of the guy and get nothing back in return from him.
You got James Harden. You
Because here's
got
the thing.
Westbrook on the team.
Here's the thing though. If they keep Paul George, they can trade him down the line. The cap is going up. You have to at least keep him. So then when you
First
do
of
trade him down the line, you can get something back for your future. You're not
you're
going to
not
get
going
hold
to
on because
trade.
The Clippers don't have a lot of time left, right? Their window was closing. Bro, if I had trade assets, right, would you rather have James Harden as a trade asset or Paul George?
James
You're going to
Harden
be
because here's the reality of the situation. Here's the
James
reality of the
Harden.
situation. Here's the reality of the situation that y'all are ignoring. We're talking about James Harden. That's probably he's getting probably at least 40, at probably most maybe 40. He getting 40 or less a year. He can get 40 or less per year, right? Um, I don't think he's gonna get a big contract like that. I think he's home and he's from LA and whatever, right? He gonna get a decent bag. But Paul George, like you said, he probably wants a bigger bag. He probably wants the 40 something to $50 million. With that being said, that's not a. I mean, yeah, the cap going up, bro. But you trading a $50 million something contract. It's not easy to trade, bro. It's just not. So, especially a dude
You
with
think
injury
that, but it
history.
happens a lot though. When
Who
you have a
who
star
who in
player.
the who?
With a guy in Paul, like you said, the cap is going up and up and up. So it might be a big number right now, but like 4 years down the line, 3 years down the line, that's not going to be too much.
But here's the thing about. But here's the thing.
You can trade him away to a lottery team who's
No,
looking to make the playoffs
no, you can't, bro.
because
No, you
in two
can't.
years he's probably still going to be an all-star caliber player.
No, hey,
You know what I'm
listen.
saying? A very very plus player on the team. He's going to be better than James Harden in 2 years.
I
James Harden
mean, but
might be a
guess
bench
what?
player in 2 years. The way
But
he's
guess what? But guess what? But y'all really underrating James Harden. Can y'all listen? Cause all y'all doing is looking at the numbers. And truth be told, like James Harden can still average 20 some points a game if he wants to, but that's not a role where he's asked to do on a regular basis. He's asked to, you know what I mean, when you're be a third scorer behind Paul George and Kawhi. Let's not get it twisted. He's clearly still a better offensive player than Paul George. That's never he
no,
always will
he's
be.
what?
All right, bro. You were just chatting, bro.
Clearly, he's
You
clearly a better offensive player. But
He's
what are we
always
doing
been a
here?
better offensive. He's always been a better
This
offensive
ain't
player
the
than
same.
him. What are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
he's always been,
He's always
but
been.
nigga, this ain't the same James Harden though.
Bro, you
He's
do
regressed as
realize you do listen. Yes, he did regret, but you do realize he's taking a certain role to why to facilitate more, pass first more than score first. You do realize that,
I
right?
understand that. I'm not
Like,
talking
what are
about
you
just.
talking?
I'm not
He
talking
did it.
about a purely
He
scoring.
did
I'm
the
just talking
same
about them as
thing.
players.
He did the
Then
same thing. He did the same thing in Brooklyn when he was playing with Kyrie and KD. Like, what are we talking about? And yes, he's not even the same player from that point. I
Bro,
understand
it's
he
not the same.
regressed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we talking about? Brooklyn
You don't
Harden's
watch.
not the same.
bro, you don't watch Clippers games, bro.
Nigga, you don't
I
watch
don't.
Clippers games, nigga.
I really do. I really do. I really
Nigga, what are
do.
we talking about
I
here?
really, I
Paul
really
George is
do.
also sacrificing
I
his
really do
numbers
though.
because he's playing with Kawhi on James Harden. Like, what are
That
we
man,
talking about right now?
man,
No,
listen,
hold on,
bro.
hold on, hold on, hold on,
You
hold
were
on.
just chatting, bro.
To say James Harden is clearly at this point in his career a better offensive player than Paul George is
He
insane.
is though.
Because if you've
He
been
is.
watching Paul George, he's been one of the best 3-point shooters in the NBA. He's better off ball than him. He's a better scorer than him. Like what we doing right now? He's a better
So that's
finisher,
all.
better mid range
So
shooter, and 3-point shooter.
passing and get so
And
passing don't mean nothing.
he's also a good passer and playmaker for his position.
All right, bro. You just chatting, bro.
Lions say Paul George is
You
a good
just
passer and
chatting.
playmaker. Lions
You
say
just
that.
chat, but you're chatting
Lions say
though.
that, bro.
When has
Lions
Paul
say
All I
that.
George?
know is
When has
PG's
Paul
better,
George?
bro.
Listen, when is okay? If you want to talk about him being a two-way player, cool. But saying that he's a better offensive player than James Harden, you just chatting, bro. Like there's never been a year in high school
I
or
never said
whatever.
he was a better offensive player, True. I said is he doesn't clear. They're neck and neck, bro.
Man, listen, ain't no neck and neck, bro. They were struggling before. They were struggling before he got. Listen, if that was the case, they wouldn't even got James Harden. That was the case. That's
They
what I
wasn't
think.
struggling. They wasn't struggling, bro.
They was struggling.
They were 3-1.
Man, they were struggling, bro. They were struggling.
Struggling is 3-1,
Hold
bro.
on, let me jump
They
on
were
in here,
struggling.
right? Here, let me jump on here in here, right? Let me get good kid up here, man. Good kid, I see you
Salute.
just joined the panel, bro. What's your thoughts on this, bro?
Salute. On man, look at here, man. Mavs and six, man. Mavs and six, man. I
Mm.
really think I really think Ty Lue got his head up his butt and thinking that T Man or getting hold Luka or listen, I want Ty Lue to keep his word. I want him to put T Man on Luka. I want Powell to try to guard Kyrie and watch them boys get smoked. Kyrie and Luka are the best duo in the NBA at this moment. Okay, people think Kawhi gonna do something. Kawhi, he'll Kawhi, but think about this, bro. Is he fully healthy? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that, bro.
Facts, and I don't think he is, bro. I don't think he is.
I don't
Right.
think
Now
he
I
is
don't think
either.
yeah. Paul George, and what's Paul George gonna do? Who's gonna stop Paul George? But come on now, bro. Norman Powell, he's gonna be a liability out there. All we gotta do is play small ball. We want y'all to trap Luka. That's what we want y'all to do. We want them to trap Luka. So that where we're gonna leave PJ Washington and Kyrie Irving's gonna take Harden and that that's that, bro.
And I think Harden is going to be a liability on defense. And
Yeah,
this is
he's
why
gonna
I
get
say
cooked.
now the Mavericks got to attack James Harden. And whoever has the ball and whoever James Harden is guarding, I'm having them set a pick every single time down the
Thank
court.
you. Thank you. We're gonna kill him in that pick and roll, bro. Thank
I
you.
mean, Kawhi's gonna hunt for Luka too on the other end too. They're gonna be hunting for Luka just like they're hunting for James Harden. It's gonna be
Yeah,
the same both ways.
yeah, but
It's
see,
gonna be
And
this.
I bet Ty Lue sit James Harden down before Jason Kidd sit a Luka Doncic down.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely will.
He ain't sitting on James Harden
people
down.
act,
Let's come on, bro.
people act
Y'all,
like Luca
Nah,
don't have
nah.
no.
So no, depends on how James Harden is playing.
Yeah,
Because
don't
so
get
he
it
has
wrong, my boy.
when he playing,
James Harden is solid, and he's got a choker in the playoffs, anything like that. He just has a lot of bad moments in the playoffs. He's just horrible, but usually he performs in the playoffs. He just has sometimes moments where he's just really bad
He
on both
can't get
ends of the
over those
floor.
humps.
No, I don't know about that. A lot of people try to call him a choker. I don't think he's a choker. He's just like he has bad moments.
He
You ain't
has
seen.
gotten it done. And the bottom line in the NBA is getting it done.
but
He
that
just
being
like the
said,
Clippers, man.
but
He has a
Paul
lot of
George,
goals he hasn't reached. There's a
but
lot of expectations he
but
hasn't
People
here's
realize.
met.
I hope people
but let's
realize
be
our defense. The man's
but
defense
let's
has got way better. So I
yeah,
hope
but
people
let's
realize
be but let's be can I be let's be let me be devil's advocate though because we gotta be honest with the Mavericks. Kyrie ain't been really he ain't have a great playoff run. And I don't know how long. I'm not counting 2021 because he only had one good. I mean, he played only 6 games the whole playoffs. I'm
He
not
was
really
all right. He
counting
wasn't
that.
even that good either.
I'm
He
not
was
even counting
he was
that. Now he
okay.
was. I mean, if you want,
He
he
was
was great
okay.
in the first round. He only played 2 games in the second round. He ain't had a great playoff run since he was in Cleveland.
Bro,
Like
Right.
that,
Kyrie Irving is playing some of his best basketball since
he
Cleveland
always
in
has.
the last
He
few
been
months.
nice. He's always been nice. See, here's the thing. He's always been nice. That ain't nothing been a secret. He's better than. He's probably playing better than he probably ever was in his career right now. But we had to be honest. The reality situation is he ain't been great. Have a great playoff run per se. I ain't counting no first round like he wasn't like his playoff in Boston against Indiana or the Celtics when he was on the Nets because that's only a small sample size. He played bad in that second round in the Bucks in 2019. Let's not forget that he only played 2 games in 2021. So like if you really had to go back to Cleveland, we had a good playoff run.
We gonna see it
So it's
this
like
season. And I know
I'm
you
just
think we
saying,
haven't seen it,
here,
but
We
what's
we
gonna
we
see it
haven't
this
and
year,
seen it.
bro.
so
We
what's
and
the
haven't
hold on,
seen
I
it.
got a question with you. What's the difference between when he was in Cleveland and when he was with a lot of those other situations?
he's more mature now. He's a better passer now.
He has more
He's just a better
experience.
ball. He's just a better all around basketball player.
And I'm glad
But
Exactly.
you said that.
with that being said too, let's not so long ago, a couple years ago, he was bad in that net series. People come at KD, but people don't forget he played bad too. He had one great game
Oh yeah,
in
he was
game
pretty
one
good.
In
and
that
did not
series
play
against the
good.
Celtics,
He didn't
When
play
they got
good.
swept, yeah, he was bad. He was
He
really
had
bad this
one.
series.
He had one great game, and the
yeah,
rest of he wasn't good. So
yeah,
like,
I can get.
I still got the Mavericks winning, but we have to be fair though. Like we ain't gonna sit there and say people been choking and not showing up, and ain't gonna tell the whole story
And this
while
this
everybody's on the
series,
floor.
this series is going to be, in my opinion, I think this is going to be easily the best series in the first round by far. This is definitely going to be a 7 game series. I can't see this
I
series
think this is what the
not going
people been
7.
wanting to see.
Yeah,
This is
this
what the
this is
people been wanting to see. And
hey, I
I think
love.
the Mavs have been playing their best basketball since
Mhm.
this group has been together. And I feel like this was the worst team possible for the Clippers in the first round. If I'm the
Yes,
Clippers, I would have rather the Pelicans or somebody else.
Suns.
They better
But
win for the Pelicans because we finna smoke them. These boys. We finna show them what's up. Listen, the small ball game. That's what we want to play. We have rim protection. Gafford. He was a great pickup. We got somebody who can rim protect. He can get rebounds. And don't forget, our other boys, Kleber, he's good on the side. He's not a liability. Yeah, bro, come on, bro. Come on
Nah,
now, bro.
Ty Lue's going to play Gafford off the floor. Ty Lue's going to go with some crazy small ball lineup, and Gafford's not going to be able to play. So
but
then they're going to be forced. The Mavs are going to be forced to take Gafford out and probably play like Maxi Kleber at center, or like we
not
can see
even if they go small ball.
PJ
If they
Washington.
go
We can see
small ball,
PJ
they can put
Washington at
PJ
center.
Washington at the 5.
Hmm
If the
And then
Clippers
here's
go
the thing:
super
if they do that, there's no rim protection to stop James Harden, Kawhi, and PG from getting to the paint. So that's going to be
small.
easy layups for them at the
Trust me,
rim.
Dallas has their defense this year is not the same defense of the Dallas Mavericks of old. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, they're not going to
They're
be
okay. They're all right.
big
They're
of
all
a
right.
liability as you think they are. You know what I mean? Or you would expect them to with the reputation that they've had throughout their tenure.
Honestly, I'm gonna go with the. I think the Clippers win the series in 7 games.
You got the
Both
Clippers
teams.
in 7.
I
The
got
main reason,
I got the Mavericks in
the
6 or 7,
I'm
bro.
saying it is because I think both teams are so close in talent, and I think whichever team has home court advantage will win this series, and the
Okay,
Clippers
well
will have
let's
home
do
court
predictions
advantage.
then. Let's do
All right,
predictions.
man. Listen,
True to
man.
King. True to King. Let me get your predictions on this series. Where True at? True to King TV.
He in the back.
I'm
He's
glad. I'm
sleep.
glad we got
Yo,
the Clippers. I'm gonna see y'all, man. So I'm glad we got the Clippers, bro. I really want the Clippers again.
You don't want them
so
in the
is it?
first round. I'm
Hold
glad it's
on,
kind of
good kid.
crazy.
Let me hear your prediction. True to King TV
I got
on the Mavericks and Clippers.
I got Mavericks in 7.
Ooh, okay. Good kid. I know you a
What's up?
Mavericks fan, man. What's
What's
your
up,
prediction on this series?
man? Mavs and 6. Mavs and
Mavs and
6, man.
6. Yeah, I'm
Don't get it
saying
wrong.
Mavs and
The
6,
Clippers.
man.
I'm not gonna say the Clippers, man. Look, I respect Kawhi and them. They ain't no pushovers, but you know what I'm saying. Lot of people saying they gonna sweep the Clippers, but I'm not gonna say that. I say Mavs and 6. I'm giving 2 games. Mavs and 6.
Okay. So crazy TV. What you got? What you got, man?
I got Mavs in 6, bro.
Okay. So Nahari, you the only one on the panel right now that's taking the Clippers, Brody,
Mm-hmm.
and you sticking
That
by
was
them.
Texas, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm
Grand
gonna go
Prix.
with the Clippers in 7. I'm gonna go with the Clippers in seven
Ooh,
games. I think they get it
ooh.
done. Game 7 at home court. You know what I'm saying?
I got one more question for y'all, right? And I'm gonna start with So Crazy TV on this one. Who's gonna be the most important player in this series?
The
Above
X
all,
factor.
both teams,
Yeah, on
both
both
teams
like
after.
both teams together. Who's
Oh,
the one player who's gonna be the most important when it's all said and done?
I
oh,
can
that's
eat.
gonna be
It's
easy.
gonna be Kyrie, bro.
And it's gonna be
Mm.
Kawhi. If we see Kawhi play at the level that he was playing at last year in the playoffs, when like before he
Mhm.
went down, he was balling out of control on both
Right.
ends.
Okay.
I think the Clippers
Hold
win
on,
this
Nahari. Hold
series.
on, Nahari. So Crazy TV.
What's up?
Why do you think it's gonna be Kyrie?
Because it's revenge tour for him. Just like True the King said, we haven't seen a playoff series that Kyrie has done good since the Cavs days. So yeah, man. I mean, if Kyrie don't step it up, I don't see the Mavericks winning. But if he can do what Kyrie does and what he's been doing this season, I mean, come on, man. He's been balling, and he's the X factor for the Mavericks, bro.
Yeah, Kyrie is. He is.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's Kawhi. I think it's gonna be Kawhi. He's going to be the most important because if Kawhi is playing like how he was playing in 2021 last year, it's going to be very hard to beat this Clippers team. What Kawhi playing at that level, and I think that's what the Clippers expected him to do because it feels like every year he goes into the playoffs and just reaches another level. So we gonna see.
You right about that. We gonna see him. We gonna see if he remains healthy. True to King TV. Same question to you. Who becomes your most important player of this series? Oh, True to King looked like he bounced out. I'm gonna switch it to Good Kid. Good Kid. Who
Yes,
do you
sir.
think becomes the most important player in this series?
I say I say Luca. You know what I'm saying? The dude's on the tier. You know what I'm saying? He has experience against the Clippers. So when it comes down to the situations, when they throw the defenses at him, he'll know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And then he and Kyrie on the side of him, oh yeah, it's gonna be different from the previous years.
Okay,
Yeah.
bet. And I'm gonna go with somebody, right?
Uh huh.
Who's not a superstar. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with somebody who is not the big name that you guys are expecting. And I'm gonna say the most important player is gonna be PJ Washington. If PJ Washington has a big series for the Dallas Mavericks, and I'm predicting that he does have a big series for the Dallas Mavericks, then it's clear as day for me that the Dallas Mavericks are going to win this thing in six. Because you can't be able to game plan for more than, you know what I mean? You're gonna have so much energy, so much focus on Kyrie and Luka. That's gonna take up
Exactly.
that's gonna take up most of your game plan. And I think what PJ Washington brings to the table with not only just his size, his ability to put the ball on the floor, he could shoot. You know what I mean? I feel like PJ Washington becomes the most important player in this series, and I think the Mavericks win by six, bro.
Hey, yeah, man. Like I was saying, because we're expecting the Clippers expecting Kyrie to facilitate and Luka to come off the ball sometimes. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna allow them to trap Luka. So therefore, some other pieces can be open, like who you just mentioned, PJ Washington, who's been hitting threes consistently, who's been helping us tremendously. So yes, you're right. You're right. That's a good take, bro. And me watching it, man, I'm a big Mavs fan, man.
Yeah, bro. I mean, this is me looking at the squad, looking how they've been playing since they made those trades, getting Daniel Gafford. You know what I mean? Getting PJ Washington, still having using Gafford and Derek Lively as lob threats. You still have Kleber, who was starting for you last year. You still have him coming off your bench if need be. You know what I mean? You got Dante Exum, who's been playing exceptional since coming back from overseas. You know what I mean? That takes
Right.
pressure off of Tim Hardaway Jr. And Tim Hardaway Jr. doesn't have to worry about anything but just going out there and doing what he does best, which is shooting. You know what I mean? You don't have to depend on him to do more than what his role defines him. You know what I mean? So I think PJ Washington becomes the most important player for the Mavericks and becomes the most important player in this series. And like I said, offensively for the Dallas Mavericks, I would love to see them attack James Harden. You know what I mean? And I feel like defensively, they're a much improved defensive team. They're a better defensive team, even though that narrative of the Dallas Mavericks not having no defense over there has traveled with them throughout the years. I think it comes down to their better defense. You know what I mean? The superstar level that Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic could get to, and I feel like they got the best role player in the series in PJ Washington, and he's going to be their most important role player, man. So, real quick, I want to give a
Fact.
shout out to everybody that tuned in today. I want to give a shout out to everybody that hit the like button, hit the share button, commented, chatted in the chat box. I want to salute everybody that joined the panel. I'm talking about my guy, True to King TV. Salute to True to King TV. Go subscribe to True to King TV and go subscribe to FYF Sports Debate. My man, True to King TV, will be on their new podcast, the Crossover Podcast, and that's premiering Saturday at 5 p.m. A lot of good brothers on there and a sister on there. They're going to be talking about all sports, basketball, wrestling, MMA, boxing, football, all of that. You name it. They're going to be on there chopping it up, having good topic, having good conversation. And once again, that's the Crossover Podcast, and that's going to be premiering on FYF Sports today. So, debate.
Facts.
Shout out to True to King TV for joining. Shout out to my guy Nahari. Salute to you for joining the panel today. You know what I mean? Shout out to Good the Kid, man. Good to see you on my channel, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification, make sure you join us. And shout out to my brother from another mother, So Crazy TV. As always, go subscribe to So Crazy TV. You know what I mean? Go check him out. Go mess with all his stuff. You know what I mean? You support me, support him, man. And once again, you already know it's yours truly, Moose Talk Soups. Like I always say, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. There you have it, episode 12 in the books. You got our take on the first round matchup between the Dallas Mavericks, you know what I mean, and the Los Angeles Clippers. And I say the Mavs take them down in 6, man, and you're going to see Luka owning these Clippers and putting an end to the PG Kawhi Leonard era in the
Thank
Clipper
you.
land.
That's a
We finna
fact,
break.
bro.
We finna
That's
break
a
them up.
fact.
Luka's finna break them up this year.
It ends
It's time
here.
to
It
blow
ends
Kawhi.
here. It ends here, man. And
It
once again,
does.
man, shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. So Crazy TV, take us away, brother.
Hey man, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back tomorrow, man. We're gonna talk hoops, man. I appreciate everybody that came on the panel. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. It was a great show. Appreciate my boy Moose, man. Y'all get them likes up. Subscribe to everybody that was on here. I appreciate y'all, man. We're
Oh
gonna be
yeah, I
back though.
subscribe to y'all, bro.
For sure. For
For
sure.
Appreciate
sure.
it, man. Appreciate it, man. That's a wrap, man. Episode 12 of the Underrated and Hated Podcast Show with yours truly, Moose Talk Soups, and my brother from another mother, So Crazy TV. Make sure y'all turning them notifications on, man. I got some more videos coming today. We'll be going live later. So look out for those notifications, man. Peace and love, family. We up out of here.
Hey, peace and love, man.